this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my bridesmaid look. You guys were so obsessed with it and wanted to see how I created it, so this is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. I will also say that I only did my eyes on this video, but yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Let's just jump right into the video. So like I said, I've already done my base off of camera, so we're going to be doing just the eyes. So I've already done one of my eyes, as clearly you can tell. We're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette for this specific look. So I'm going to be taking a JH30 brush, which is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection, and I'm going to be mixing raw sienna and burnt orange. So these two shades, you can clearly tell which shades are my favorite in this palette. I do have a little bit of creasing going on my lid here. I'm just going to buff this out really quickly. I did put my P. Louise base in the shade number 3, I believe, on my lids to kind of cut out under my brows as well. So we're going back into those two shades, which is raw sienna and burnt orange. And I'm just going to pop this in that crease and upper crease area. We are going to be doing a like cut crease, but it's such a soft cut crease that you really can't tell that it's like super duper harsh. So just make sure this is nice and blown out from the brow bone all the way down to what's on my lid area as well. Even though we're not going to see it, you just want to make sure everything is nice and blown out. Okay, and now using the brush that actually comes in the Anastasia palette, which is this one. It's like a dual-ended brush. I'm mixing the shade Venetian Red and Love Letter, right? These two right here. And we are popping this right on top of our transition shade. Just take your time with these shadows because they are super duper pigmented. So if you're not like super comfortable with like colors like this, again, that's what it's like living in Queens, honestly. Everyone's like playing and blasting music. It's the most annoying thing when you're trying to film. So again, like I was trying to say, take your time with these colors because you don't want it to look crazy and messy. You want everything to be nice and neat and blown out. And because I already have my base on, I'm being super duper careful about how I'm placing the shadow and how much pressure I'm applying. I know I say this in like every video, but I feel like it's literally been so long since I've sat down and like filmed a video. Like it's so strange because I've been so busy with like doing makeup on like clients this summer that like sitting down and like recording a video has been like non-existent in my schedule. I'm going to quickly deepen up everything. I'm picking up the shade Cypress Umber, and this is a Sigma E45 brush. I'm picking up the shadow just on the very tips of the brush, and using this, I'm going to kind of accentuate where I'm going to be cutting out this crease. So for those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, you guys would have seen that I did like I baked chocolate chip cookies from scratch, and so many people were so interested in how I made it, what recipe I follow. And it's not my own recipe, it's something that actually my aunt gave me, and I believe she found it online as well. So if you guys want to see, you know, step by step how I did that, let me know, because it seems like you guys are super duper interested in like those food videos that I do. I also do make like pancakes from scratch, and I kid you not, those pancakes are like the most fluffiest, it's literally the best pancakes you will probably ever eat. And I love like the IHOP pancakes, and these remind me so much. And I love making the pancakes like super duper small, like super mini pancakes, because they're just so good, because you can sit down and literally eat 4, and it's like the best thing in the world. As you can tell here, I'm just going back in with each brush and taking my time and just making sure that each shadow and each color is still there and every single thing is nice and blended and there are no harsh lines. So to cut out the crease, I'm not going to be going into concealer. I'm actually going to be using my glitter glue. This is the NYX Glitter Primer. I'm just putting a little bit on a tray here so I don't have it like all over my hands and messy. If you want to take like concealer and actually cut out your crease, you totally can. It's going to make it much more like dramatic and harsh, but I mean harsh in like a good way if that's the vibe that you're kind of looking for. But for me, for this specific look, I didn't want it to be like a super harsh cut crease. I want it to be a little bit more subtle, so that's why I'm just kind of cutting out the crease with the glitter glue. So I'm taking a concealer F70 brush from Sigma. I'm just going to take my time and pat this and cut out this crease. Okay, for glitter, I actually mixed two. This is from Lit Cosmetics. These are their Lit Metal glitters. This is in the shade Nudity Silver as well as Luminous Gold. This is a beautiful gold that they have here. And then the Nudity Silver, it's not really silver. It's more definitely on the pink purple side. I just mixed them both on a tray here and then just go straight in with that same brush and pop this right on my lid. Like, you see how it just gives it like that extra dimension. So most of you guys always DM me and ask me what glitters I'm using on my lid, and it's really hard to tell you because most of the time I'm like mixing 4 or 5 different glitters to get like the effect that I specifically want. Moving on to our lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to run this on my lower lash line really, really heavy. And I'm also going to take whatever is kind of like left on my brush and like blend it up and out on this outer corner here as well. As you can tell, like, this look isn't like super duper complicated or hard. It's just like super pretty and soft, but it has like that pop of color, and the glitter is so impactful that it actually looks like it's something super complicated. But again, it is not. I'm going to go into my highlights and just use any like gold highlight that you have. I'm going to be mixing my Ofra Cosmetics Glow Golds as well as my Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Conceited. I love using these two. And I'm just going to pop this on this brow bone. For my waterline, I did not go into black. I went into this Benefit Roller Eye Bright Pencil. This is such a bomb pencil for your waterline. It really, really opens up your eye. It's not white, but it's not like pink either. It's like that perfect in between. And I'm just popping this right in here. And then quickly do a wing liner as well. I'm using my NYX Epic Ink Liner. You guys know this is the bomb.com. I don't ever use anything else. For lashes, I'm using one of my favorite lashes. These are from Lily Lashes. These are the So Extra Miami. These are super duper pretty. I have used these probably so many times within like the past couple of months, and they honestly still look brand new. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue on this. I like to use the Duo Brush On Adhesive. This is in the color Black. I don't like the squeezy tube. It's way too messy. And then the what is it, the clear or the white color glue, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't get tacky enough for me. It takes way too long, and it's again way too messy. If you are struggling with putting on lashes, I do have a video that shows you exactly how I like to put my lashes on and all of that, so I'm going to link that up here, so just go and check that out. Put this down for a little bit just because I want the glue to really set and get a bit more tacky. I'm going to put on the little crystal that I have in my inner corner, and I'm using the same brush on adhesive glue that I use for my lashes, and just kind of pop it right here. And then using a wax pencil, I'm picking up one of those rhinestones, and we're popping it right on that glue. And done. It's so pretty and like simple, but it honestly makes such a world of a difference when you put on some like rhinestones. I do also recommend tightlining on the top of your top lash line, I guess, just because these lashes are really, really dramatic, and when you're like looking up, you don't want it to be like completely blank and looks weird on you. So just kind of keep that in mind. I think what I'm going to do is go off of camera, pop on these lashes and put on some mascara, and I'm going to be right back to do my lip. Alright, lashes mascara is on. I'm going to go in and do my lips. I'm going to align them, of course, with my Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the color Don't Be a Prune. Actually, I'm lying. This is in the shade Plum Together. And I love to fill the sides in of my lips as well, just to like extra precaution that nothing is going to bleed. throughout the day. And for lipstick, I'm going to be going into the Sigma Nude Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade New Mauve. These are actually new from Sigma, and I cannot like fathom how they created this formula. Like, it's so pretty, and it just like, it literally feels like you have nothing on your lips, but it's not going to transfer, and it's like that perfect in between of a matte, but it's not like suffocating your lips where it's like overly matte. You know what I mean? Alright guys, so this is the end of the look. Let me like come in a little bit more so you guys can see everything, how it looks, and everything is just so perfect and pretty. So again, this is the end of the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do recreate it, of course tag me. My Instagram and everything is listed down below in the description box. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!